Ladies and gentlemen, we are the Rum Regret Podcast. I am Andy Drake.
Johanna Myers.
Nate Tussey, and we drink and we know things.
It is Tuesday, March 25th, and the Rum Regret Podcast is continuing our Oscar watch. This podcast. All of us have watched the best film, according to the Academy, Anora, and you will get our thoughts on it after our segment.
Okay.
Two guesses why Nate is so excited about this review here. Anyway, but we still have our segments to get through. We are going to talk some gaming as well. And Nate, why don't you start it off with the Marvel Minute?
All right. A lot going on in the Marvel Minute. We'll go... Why don't we go most recent, as in I just watched episode 5 of Daredevil with Addie.
Okay.
They dropped 2 episodes tonight, so we've got episode 6 waiting for us when we come back to it. It was awesome, and they're a week late because it literally is a St. Patty's Day episode.
Oh, really?
It's like, come on, guys. You could have timed that a little better. A week, 2 weeks? I forget. Whatever. Yeah. It could have been timed a little better, but it was great. It was a shorter episode, probably 38 minutes with credits. But they're giving us 2 on one day, so I'll let them get away with that.
Yeah.
Super cool episode. There's some really fucking brutal shit that they show. Addie and I are watching it. We both are like, oh my God, that just fucking happened. Holy shit. They showed that on Disney. It was great. We're chomping at the bit for more. It's such a good resurrection of this show, and then kind of a really good indication on where the TV shows at least are headed. So
nice.
We did have a really cool like Punisher moment last week. So sorry for spoilers if anybody hasn't seen the 2 weeks ago or last week's, I guess, episode.
John Bernthal?
John Bernthal shows up.
Nice.
Long hair and scruffy.
Oh,
Punisher,
really?
And calls Matt out on his shit and calls him Red the whole time, which is fucking great. That's such
awesome.
such a nod to their team ups and their history in the past. But
nice.
Yeah, it looks like they're teasing a team up potentially towards the end of this series.
Okay.
They also introduced some crazy new villain. Oh shit, I forget what his name is. Muse.
Oh.
He paints with people's blood.
So wow.
He's like kidnapping people off the street and turning them into blood bags to he can use their blood as his painting medium. Yeah, intense. So I'm not sure. We haven't seen any of that in this week's episode, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, just really good. And also, do you guys care if I spoil what happened today?
No, go for it.
So far? Okay, so they have a really awesome callback to Kamala Khan's father is like an assistant banker in the bank that this episode takes place in. He's got a little custom bobblehead of Miss Marvel on his desk.
Oh, no way.
Great. It's the sweetest thing ever. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And he's, doing the dad thing. Like, and my daughter, she's very, very, very well accomplished superhero, very popular. She come have dinner. My wife makes the best butter, it was endearing as shit and great. And Natty and I loved it. Anyway, so yeah, great episode. The show so far, Daredevil Born Again, is a fucking winner. Yeah, love it.
Nice.
Let's see what else we got here. There's rumors of a Henry Cavill in World War Hulk.
Good effing gravy, man. I'm
These are for you specifically.
Tired of this.
I know, it sucks. That's why I have to talk about it.
Stop.
No, it gets a rise out of you and it has to happen. Some may be confused by rumors about Henry Cavill and a potential Hulk movie, wondering if they're true. It's literally a rumor it's an article about a rumor.
God, if I had a nickel for every
wrapped
Henry
in an
Cavill
enigma.
Marvel rumor.
Know. It's like, what would he be in the World War Hulk thing? Oh, he might be a Wolverine variant. That might be what he's talking about. But then Captain Britain, of course, comes up again.
Can they just do a poster where Henry Cavill is every character in the Marvel universe? Can we just have that poster?
I feel like that should be our treatment.
Right.
We just have him go back to Witcher. Can he just do Witcher?
Exactly.
Yeah, did you see that news came out today? The actress that plays Jennifer was like, I miss Henry Cavill.
Oh, man, that's
us
harsh,
too,
dude.
lady.
Seriously,
Yeah,
come on.
we're with you. We're with you, Jennifer.
The lesser Hemsworth. I mean, come on.
I mean, let's give him a chance. We'll see. What
Yeah, right.
But he's not. There's no way he's going to be better than Kel
No.
or even
No.
take that space. You can't.
No.
Let's see. So yeah, I guess the next thing, there's a bunch of cool information coming out about the Young Avengers, which is literally kind of assembling before our eyes. There is an episode in the Daredevil Born Again that talks about a character, White Tiger, and they're like a vigilante, and then they have family, and potentially somebody in the family is going to be the new White Tiger or a newer White Tiger. So there are already people that have been established in movies and TV shows. So you've got Haley Steinfeld for Kate Bishop, right? Kamala Khan. Let's see, America Chavez. You've got Cassie Lang, so the daughter of Ant-Man.
Right.
Riri Williams, who's Ironheart. And then Billy Maximoff as Wicked. So those have all been kind of like either solidified or teased or been in shows or movies.
Yeah.
And then now we have this new White Tiger lady. So
They need to get on
There's
the
a lot.
Young Avengers before it's just the Avengers.
yeah, right. Avengers 2. Yeah, they're yeah,
Right.
exactly. Midlife crisis Avengers.
Exactly, right? Avengers also.
Yeah, exactly. So it looks like they're talking about like 2028 for that to get released.
Good gravy.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be a show, which will be cool.
Okay. All right.
That makes sense for something like that with that many people.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got, y'all. The summer's going to be lit as it's 85 degrees in Martinez right now.
Dude, 75 in Salem, man.
That's fucking crazy.
I know, right?
Yeah. Amy said it was going to get to 70 at the mountain. I was like, what?
Jeez.
The fuck?
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's nuts.
Weather Talk.
So
Rum Regret Podcast.
I
Sorry.
know, right? I mean, there are two dads on this podcast. We have to talk
How
about
old
the
are
weather
we?
at some point.
Right? Yeah.
We talked about barbecue, check.
Right,
Weather,
yeah.
check. Next, it'll be like, hey, my New Balances are great. And these shorts are so comfy.
Does mean I need a glass of wine?
Right.
I like a nice Pinot Grigio with
Right.
some ice. Yeah.
When's
anyway.
brunch happening?
It's got a warm, nutty taste. All right.
Yeah. Ew. Hey, keep this out of your fan fiction. Andy.
All right. Yeah.
Anyway, so this is a pretty great article. So this crosses the veil here. So Marvel and DC dominate summer 2025.
We broke-
Oh, sorry, we broke Joe. Hang on. Sure.
All right.
Let's all go to the lobby.
Standing 8 count for Joe. 1. Collect yourself. 2. 3. Can you continue? 4. 5.
I don't know, man. It was the 1-2 punch of the Henry Cavill on the hot dad talk.
That's
that
right.
got her going, apparently. She's so confused right now. She doesn't know what to feel or think.
All right.
Dude, I'm a 40-year-old woman. Come on. You're killing me right now.
That's funny.
All right.
Has she's recovered.
She's
wiping the tears
she's fully
from her
recovered.
eyes.
She
There
can
we go.
continue. Everybody. All right.
Okay, so back to the news. Marvel and DC dominate summer 2025's top 10 most anticipated list. I can barely talk. I'm going to skip over number 10 because apparently there's a Freaky Friday sequel coming out in August.
That is correct. Yeah. That just.
Freakier Friday with Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
Sure. Moving on. Lilo and Stitch live action.
God, that looks so good.
The preview is insane. And how many hours? Let's do an over under. How long did it take to do all that fur?
Oh.
Because is it AI? It's got to be AI generated. Right?
I don't know.
It would take so long to do that.
Yeah, and it would probably be pretty expensive. So,
Yeah.
you know, Disney's all about saving a buck these days. I wouldn't be surprised. But it looks so good.
It does look great. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's releasing in theaters on May 23rd, which is around the corner.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Let's see. Number 8, How to Train Your Dragon live action, which also looks really good. We'll see how this shows up on the big screen, but it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Releasing in theaters June 13th.
Gerard Butler reprising his role as dear old dad. So,
Exactly. Yeah.
always good.
Excellent.
Yes, exactly. You'll be a
I love
Viking.
Gerard Butler as a dad.
Exactly.
Right.
Come on.
Let's see. Number 7 is 28 Years Later.
Oh, yeah.
Be really cool.
Come on.
Aaron Taylor Johnson, Jodie Comer, and Ralph Fiennes. Yeah, it looks great. let's see. Number 6, from the world of John Wick, a ballerina.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Ana de Armas. Let's
Ooh.
go. Yeah, as a ballerina.
Right.
Assassin who basically started training to avenge her father's death. This is Lance Reddick's final appearance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he'll be there. And, of course, Keanu Reeves back. And Angelica Houston makes an appearance.
Oh,
so
nice.
We'll see how evil she could be.
Yeah.
Shout out to Xander in the background.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. It's Fortnite. Sorry.
No, is he doing Fortnite again? Nice.
Yep. Yeah.
That's awesome. Let's see. Number 5, Thunderbolts. I can't fucking wait for this movie.
I was just about to say the same thing, man.
The trailers have just been banger after banger. Have you been to the theater lately? They do like the turn your phone off Thunderbolts.
Yep.
Now it's so good. It's really good. It's like Red Guardian's pressing buttons in his limo and Pony starts playing in the background.
Yeah.
Like genuine. It's so good. Anyway, May 2nd. It's right around the corner.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the final film of Phase 5 officially for the MCU.
Oh, okay.
Good times, good times. Number 4, Superman. It'd be higher on my list, actually. Yeah. July 11th. And this has some fucking huge implications. You really can't overstate the impact this will have on the DCU.
Yeah.
If it does gangbusters, then it's going to crack the egg wide open. If it's not well received, there's going to be a problem.
We are
hopefully we get everything from it.
Yeah, we're driving 40 minutes to the IMAX to see it.
Nice.
Yeah,
man.
so we're getting our first
Good,
Oregon
man.
IMAX experience. So
good.
Yeah.
Good. Make that trip more often. I used to drive to the Dublin one.
We used to
drive
carpool to the Dublin one
I
all the
remember.
time. I learned about Addie on that drive.
Yeah, that's true. Batman. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
Let's see. Number 3, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. So, Dead Reckoning Part 2. Electric
I need to
Boogaloo.
catch up. I am so behind on those.
Dead Reckoning was fucking good.
Yeah.
It was really good. Yeah, it was got me back into it. I mean, the one before that was really good too. But
Okay.
there's a couple in the middle that are kind of like they're great, but
I know. I feel as much as I love Simon Pegg and Rebecca Ferguson, I have not seen these, and I need to get in.
yeah. So at least the last 2,
Okay.
they're very important. But this last movie is supposed to tie like all of them together somehow.
Oh, really? Really tied the
So-
room together?
Yeah, it's going to be the end game of it. Yeah,
Okay.
it'll be the rug.
It'll be
Yeah,
the
it's
rug. It'll be the
It'll
Lebowski
rug.
rug. Really
Yeah,
fucking tie the room
so
together, man.
probably need to head back out to, or you're going to actually head to the IMAX for that on May 23rd to see the rug. Memorial Day weekend's going to be nuts.
Yeah.
That's also on the 23rd. Number 2, Fantastic Four: First Steps. I can't fucking
God,
wait for
the
this.
trailers look so good for this.
They look really good. I'm like, I'm so hopeful.
Yeah.
That's in July, so July 25th.
Okay.
And then Jurassic World Rebirth is number 1. Interesting.
What?
ScarJo and Mahershala Ali, directed by Gareth Edwards.
As
5
number
years
1?
after Dominion. I mean, this is based on the direct's ordering. Okay.
Okay.
But
That's a
quoting superhero fatigue isn't the only Hollywood myth.
that's picking a 5th seed to win the tournament there. That's
I mean, the way the bracket has gone,
right.
you never know.
Take it easy.
Yeah, it'll be cool though. This takes place on like the original island, like where all the dinosaurs
Okay.
were originally farmed out. So that's where all the like rejects are. So
Okay.
hopefully we get some very interesting Family Guy references and
Right.
etc. Yeah.
Okay.
So, it's the Fandango top 10.
Oh,
Interesting,
the Fandango top 10.
Yeah.
All right.
Blame the direct
Okay.
guy. I'll grab this screenshot here for the posterity.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see. Oh God, what did I just do?
What'd you do?
I don't know. I just used my scroll wheel on the wrong window, and things zoomed out to the point I couldn't see them.
What'd I
Like,
do?
I don't know. I'm blind now. Let's see what else we got. Sadie Sink officially confirmed in Spider-Man 4.
That's correct.
There's a lot of rumors, so like Jean Grey and things of that nature.
Right.
Black Cat apparently is what a lot of people are pulling for. But I don't know, man.
Didn't they come out and say she's playing a very important redhead?
Yeah. Which also could be a bad guy. maybe. I don't know. It seems
Or
like MJ is
Mary Jane Watson?
Yeah, it seems like MJ is going to be the most obvious thing.
Are you going to waste Sadie Sink as Mary Jane Watson, though?
I would love to see her as Jean Grey if they're going that age with the X-Men.
Dude, she'd be a great Jean Grey.
She would, but that means everyone has to be that age.
That's
I mean,
true.
not everyone. Logan
Yeah.
doesn't have to be that age, but
Yeah.
yeah, you really have to scale down the wisdom category.
That's true.
I'm trying to say this in a nice way.
That's
you
true.
can't hire old bitches and old men.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it should be good. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't even think it started shooting yet. But
Yeah.
let's see. There's some Ironheart news. It's basically just new photos, so it shows her new suit, which is cool. Let's
Okay.
go over to that. Apparently, Tom Hiddleston's Loki is going to have a huge impact on Avengers Doomsday. He's got a Doomsday, which is the next 2 movies, 3 movies. I don't know. It's
Okay.
going to be like one of the big pillars before they introduce the X-Men.
Okay.
But apparently the World Tree Loki god is supposed to have a big role in that movie, which
Nice.
I thought Joe would be interested in. And the last one, which is kind of near and dear to my heart, they had a Marvel Gaming MCU planned, and they didn't do it.
No.
Because they thought it would be too hard to do. I was like, no.
Wow.
It would have been so perfect, especially like alongside the MCU at the same time. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God. Yeah, it would have been like an intertwining universe with different genres of games all connecting together at some point.
Wow.
Fortnite style kind of thing with a big open world. And
That's crazy.
yeah, they couldn't get it funded. It
So
was
we
such
got
a great idea.
Marvel Rivals instead.
Yeah, no, yeah, way before that. You mean Fortnite Marvel Edition? Or
Right.
No, what is it?
Overwatch.
Yeah, Overwatch with the Marvel skin. Yeah. Yeah, it was a bummer when I heard about that. Like, God.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get a Wolverine game here sooner than later, apparently. So
Okay.
we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I got.
Nice. Excellent. All right. With that, let's move over to the horror corner. Joe, what do you got?
So, Bloody Disgusting came out with a list of springtime horror movies to watch.
Ooh.
So, I watched one of them.
Nice.
It's called Hatching.
Okay.
It's a Finnish horror movie. It was released in 2002. So, it's got subtitles and it's all in Finnish.
Okay.
It's weird and kind of awesome, but really weird. So the story is basically a woman who was a ice skater. It's her family, and she's like an Instagram influencer, so she has like the perfect Instagram family. And her daughter is a gymnast, and she's pressuring her daughter, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
So her daughter, like, somehow a crow gets into their house,
Okay.
and like, they try to get it out. The daughter humanely captures it, and is like, hey, I got it. Mom kills the crow, breaks its neck. Says throw it in the trash. Throw it in the organic waste matter.
Okay. Yes.
Because Instagram influencer.
No, of course.
So
Compost it.
Compost it.
Yep.
It doesn't die. The daughter finds it and actually kills it and finds its nest, and there's an egg. And so the daughter brings the egg into the house
Uh-oh.
Oh.
and kind of puts the egg in her bed under a pillow. And
No.
starts kind of... The egg gets bigger, the egg hatches,
Mama.
and there's a human hybrid crow.
What?
And then it goes from there. I'm not going to spoil it, but it... Oh,
The
wow.
mom fucked the crow.
Right.
And this is the child. Oh, it's
No,
your
no,
sister.
it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Is this the prequel to the Skarsgård Crow remake?
Right.
Is it Baby
Possibly.
Skarsgård?
Yeah. It's the
No,
prequel
no,
to the
it's-
Northman. Yeah.
right.
It's weird. Like, it takes some turns, and like it starts out like weird crow baby, and then turns into weird like therapy session with the family. And it's
Okay.
just it's wild,
All right.
and it's it's worth a watch.
Yeah. All right.
It's fun. So
Okay.
yeah, if you're looking for a springtime themed horror movie, I would go with that one.
Okay. All right. Excellent.
Yep.
Is that all you got?
So that's all I got.
I would love to append
Okay.
the horror corner with a movie we watched on Max called The Parenting. This is a movie. It just came out. Brian Cox, Dean Norris, Lisa Kudrow, Parker Posey, about two families coming together to meet each other at an Airbnb. Parker Posey is the host of this, and it turns out that Parker Posey, when she was young with her best friend, they accidentally summoned a demon that took her best friend and her family, and the families that come are ultimately the sacrifice to bring her friend back.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
I want to say I've
chestnut?
seen the trailer for this.
Yeah, Dean Norris and Brian Cox knocked this completely out of the park. Lisa Kudrow is Lisa Kudrow. Parker Posey is fantastic in everything that she does.
It was a smelly cat rendition.
No. This was a lot of fun, guys. If you have a chance, you need something to watch on a Friday night, this is free on Max, and I don't think you'd be disappointed. It was a lot of fun. So
it's called Parenting?
The Parenting, yeah.
The Parenting.
The Parenting, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that is my append to the horror corner there. Yeah. Why don't we talk gaming, guys?
Play this, motherfucker.
Play this. I have some news in the gaming realm. So my PlayStation Slim that I got about a year ago was starting to overheat quite a bit.
No.
Yeah, so luckily I was still under the flag of my GameStop protection plan.
Nice.
And I decided to upgrade. And the proud owner of the PS5 Pro, everybody.
Funny you should mention that.
Oh, really?
Really?
What'd you do,
right on,
Nate?
man. Congrats. Yeah,
What'd you
I
do?
traded in the Xbox Dust Collector and my my original PS5, which both got crazy good trade-in values at GameStop. I got $330 for the PlayStation and
Yep.
$353 for the Xbox.
Oh, nice.
Both were 4 years old.
Oh, wow.
And so with the disc drive that I had to buy separately because I wanted to play all my old discs,
Right.
I paid $102.
Oh, nice.
Pro. Yeah. So,
Ooh,
yeah, that was the first time I had been to Sun Valley Mall in a decade. I don't even know.
Oh, really?
I had to look up on the map where it was so I could find out where to park.
Oh, sure.
Because I literally had my rolling carry-on luggage with these two consoles and all the peripherals you had to bring in.
Yeah.
Because how else am I going to carry it? It's
No,
like-
for sure. Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I was very dadded out.
Nice.
rolling my suitcase through, and the poor one guy on the weekend at GameStop.
Right.
There was like a line of 10 people by the time we finished testing everything.
Oh, no.
It worked out, and yeah.
That's nice. I love GameStop,
Excuse me.
man. I love GameStop.
It's cool. It's like a lot of games you wouldn't really notice a difference. I mean, you would if you were like side by sided it, but there's several games that are literally have updates that are specific
Yeah.
for the Pro, and like No Man's Sky looks fucking insane. You
Oh,
can run that
really?
at 8K apparently off the
Oh,
Pro,
wow.
which I don't have an 8K TV. That's
Right.
ridiculous. But it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
I started playing Dragon Age Vanguard because it was, or Veilguard, whatever the new one is, because it's free on whatever the PS Pro
yeah, PlayStation Plus.
games of the month or whatever, and
Yeah.
that looks fantastic.
Oh, nice.
That's actually really, it's not as bad as everybody says. I mean, it's not like, if you're a Dragon Age purist, it's not that. It's more of an action game
Okay.
now, with combos and between different characters and that kind of thing. And it's not as deep as far as the RPG aspects go, but the story's decent. I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
Helldivers looks fantastic, and actually there's like no slowdown at all when you have tons of guys on the screen anymore.
Nice.
Monster Hunter Wild, looks
Yeah.
fucking insanely good on it.
Okay.
Like all the particle effects and water effects. You can basically run everything at quality,
Yeah.
and not see a bunch of stutters. But yeah,
Nice,
that was
dude.
That was my big video game update too. Sorry to step on your toes there.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
no, that's
that was my
awesome, dude.
Sunday.
Congrats, man.
Yeah, maybe some Home Depot, maybe Bed Bath & Beyond if we have enough time. But
Yeah.
nope, PlayStation 5.
All right. Nice. Nice. All right. So let's get over.
Well, wait, Joe.
Joe.
What games are you playing, Joe?
What's happening, Joe?
I actually dropped some coin on finally BioShock the Collection.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
So going through the entire rigmarole, the whole thing. So,
Yeah.
She's
I'm
watching
in BioShock.
Supernatural again.
I'm in BioShock land. But also, I found out there's, on the mobile gaming front, Monument Valley came out with a third game. And it's on on Netflix.
That's right.
You can
Yeah.
download it to your phone, which I love. Like, that's
What is
my favorite
Monument
mobile
Valley?
game
Is it
ever.
a farming something?
No. It's a puzzle game. It's MC Escher-ish with
Oh, cool.
all kinds of
Yeah.
amazing music and. Oops, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, so basically it's a Zen game for like solving weird puzzles.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, not farming, no turnips, no.
What?
You know?
What?
All right. Come on.
No, well, there are cute little characters, but
Yeah. Okay.
they're not,
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I had one more.
Okay.
So Steam is in the middle of their spring sale. Also,
Sure.
there's a demo that I saw through one of SkillUp's. Like, put this on your radar. It's a game called Edge Islands, which is basically, it's kind of. It's not like 8-bit poly. It's maybe 16-bit almost, but it's one of those kind of, you get dropped on a randomly generated island with a bunch of different biomes, and you have to build up your civilization and attract settlers and that kind of thing. But then it also has like, you find a dungeon and you go through a dungeon crawl, but like old school Baldur's Gate style almost, like original Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
It's in early access right now. The demo was fun. It needs a lot of work. But the demo is free on Steam. It's really fun. It's called Edge Islands. So I would check that out if you have some time.
All right.
Yeah, good stuff.
Nice.
Definitely. Excellent. All right. With that, let's move over to the watch list. And quite a bit I've seen since our last podcast. Xander and I went to the theater and saw the Looney Tunes movie, The Day the Earth Blew Up, which was basically a Daffy and Porky joint, I guess.
I've never even heard of
Nice.
that. Where did you hear of that?
Well, we saw. Okay, so Xander saw the trailer a while ago, but we saw the trailer in front of Dogman, which we actually went to see as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know what Dogman is. Yeah.
Which as much as I hate Pete Davidson was great in Dogman as the evil cat. But anyway,
That sentence is just directly out of SNL.
I know. Yeah, right.
Oh my God, that's Pete Davidson. Shit, he was so good as that evil cat. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
But yeah, no, The Day the Earth Blew Up. Again, Daffy and Porky, really, really funny, really good classic Looney Tunes sort of fun. And it was a great watch in the theater.
That looks fun.
I'm
It's at the drive-in in Concord. I should
Oh, yeah.
take Addie to go check that out. That's fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So it was very fun to watch. And then we also found the theater in town that sells all of the popcorn buckets now. So we know where to go, and they have the big display and everything.
Have one.
Yeah, dude, they had all the Red Hulks, all the Captain America shields, like
No way.
all the stuff from Beetlejuice. They even had a Tiny Tina
Oh, really?
boombox from
Yeah.
like a explodey
Yeah.
thing
Right.
from Borderlands, which is crazy. So
Did they have the Gross Dune one?
yes, they did.
Oh my God!
They had,
Hey, my birthday!
Yeah, I
my
know.
birthday's coming up.
The
Yeah.
final fleshlight.
Right, exactly. No, yeah, so it was great. No, they had two big displays of all of like the popcorn buckets from the past like year, which was great.
So was it an AMC theater, or they just happened to get all the goodies?
No, this
be,
this
right?
was this was an AMC. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But moving on, this just came out on Hulu. This is called Odessa, starring Sadie Sink. This is sort of a not post-apocalyptic, but just a different future world in a way. And it's a musical. It's got 16 original songs. Sadie Sink kills it. She's the lead, and it's a fun watch. If you guys,
she was the best part. Right.
Yeah, no, give it a watch because I think it's really good. We also watched The Electric State on Netflix. This is Chris Pratt and Millie Bobby Brown. It was all right.
Yeah, we watched that too. It was very expensive.
Yeah,
So
but not
how is
very
it?
good.
This is the one. My boyfriend's in it, right? Rahul.
that is correct for a hot minute.
Yeah.
So you both watched it and I didn't.
Joe,
I'm
Yeah,
fired.
we didn't watch it for your boyfriend though.
no, you'd be with the limited screen time that Rahul gets. You would not be. This is not.
It's. I should just YouTube.
Yeah,
his scene.
YouTube is seen. Yeah,
You would leave so unsatisfied,
yeah, yeah.
like a young lover coming in for a quickie.
Right. Yeah. Okay. My obligatory Paramount Plus. Watch fucking Yellow Jackets. It is so good. You guys suck. Thank you. Okay. Moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on to Max. We're finally getting to season 4 of Harley Quinn. It's on season 5 right now, but we're steadily going through season 4. And I forgot how good this show is.
Yeah. I
Season 4. Poison Ivy's the head of the Legion of Doom, and Harley Quinn joins the Bat family.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Okay.
dude, it's so great.
Yeah, I need to get back to that.
So great. It's oh man. Anyway, watch it. And again, these are TV half-hour episodes, so 22 minutes. Right. You guys will blow through these. Speaking of superhero stuff, Invincible on Prime.
Oh god, it's so good.
Holy crap.
Oh my god.
Dude, so just a couple standouts in the voice acting. Aaron Paul is Powerplex, man.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that this was him.
Yeah.
Nuts. Like, I was like, God, this guy's bringing it, man. And I'm looking, I'm like, holy crap, it's Aaron Paul. And then when he finally gets here, the second he talks, you know that is Jeffrey Dean Morgan, his goddamn Conquest, man.
Terrifying in every medium.
And you got him and Steven Yeun going back and forth again, right?
Yeah, he said that he was quoted saying that he wanted to do it so that Steven could get his revenge or whatever.
Yeah.
Get some licks in or something. I forget what
my
the was.
Goodness, this season is so good. And every season of Invincible has been great. And I'm steadily getting better, I think. And it's, oh, man, so much.
It's real good.
Yeah.
Joe, are you up to date on this show?
No, I'm not.
Have you seen the season at all?
No, I've seen maybe half of the first season.
Oh, wow. Yeah, if you have a chance to catch up, Joe, and
put
give it
BioShock down and watch the show. It's so good.
Yeah. So, and not to mention the other great sort of voice talent that's in this show, regardless. Yeah. Zachary Quinto, of course. Walton Goggins is in it.
Yep.
And there's so much. Ross Marquand is in it. Yeah, you guys, Joe, hot damn.
Get on it.
Yeah. Also on Prime, finale's coming out on Wednesday of Reacher.
Yes.
Season 3, man.
It's real good, man. They got back to it. It's real good.
So good. So great at setting up the next episode and just like it's making you push next and get there. And yeah, Jamie and I waited to start this and we didn't plan it well enough and we ran through all the episodes Sunday night. So we have been aching for the finale right? Yeah, okay. Coming out. Yeah. But again, great additional cast this year. Anthony Michael Hall coming in, and then this Dutch actor Oliver Richter's 7
terrifying.
7'2", he makes Alan Ritchson look like he made Henry Cavill look in the League of Ungentlemanly War.
100%.
Yeah, holy crap! This dude's huge, and but this season just is bringing everything, and man, it's so good, and I love this season. I love the series, and it's still going. Season 4 was greenlit, of course. I think they're filming season 4
I think so.
right now. Yeah. But oh man, and yeah. So that does it for the watch list. Do you guys have any additions?
I do have a few. Joe, you got
Okay.
some?
Just we watched so late to the game, but we finally watched Furiosa.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
Congratulations.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna watch that again. I took Addie to see that, and it was a little disjointed because she hadn't seen Fury Road.
Oh
But
yeah.
it dovetails right into it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, you need to watch that.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. And now I'm kind of just like, fuck, we should have seen that in theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nuts in
But-
theater.
Yeah.
IMAX
Oh,
was
so
fucking
good.
crazy. Let's see. Watch list. You covered a lot, so I had Reacher,
Okay.
Electric State, Invincible. Went and saw Mickey 17 with
Oh.
Rob Pattinson over
Nice.
the weekend. It was really good. It was a really cool sci-fi movie with kind of a unique twist and some great character acting, some hilarious moments, and some just really all around. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It was in IMAX for like a hot minute.
Uh-huh.
You don't need it. I didn't need to see it in IMAX, but because it was a sci-fi movie that had a bunch of those big sweeping vistas and
Yeah.
spacescapes and ship shots, that would have been cool in IMAX. But yeah, totally worth seeing in the theater. You don't even need the theater for it. It's just a great movie in general.
Okay.
Yeah, Mickey 17. Highly recommend it.
Okay.
Good stuff. Let's see. What else we got here? I already talked about Daredevil Born Again, 2 episodes tonight.
Yeah.
But OG Daredevil, 7 years old Daredevil, actually looks more like 8 years old. Season 2, episode 1, we just cracked the other night.
Oh, nice.
Because Addie's so obsessed with Charlie Cox now that
Yeah.
we're like, we got to watch it all. And I forgot how good this season 2 started. It's crazy superhero shit.
Yeah.
the pan to him standing over a building and zeroing in on stuff. And it's the first appearance of the Punisher.
Okay.
In episode 1 of season 2, which is like, oh my God, look at this baby John Bernthal.
Nice.
He looks so young in this. It's nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're having a blast with it. And I forgot how much of a badass Karen Page is in this. Oh shoot, what's her name?
Deborah Ann.
Deb Renwall.
No, yeah,
one
okay.
of my tops.
Right.
She's my bottom bitch. She's a badass. And she's really kind of showing it in her acting chops here. So
Okay.
that was fantastic. What else do I have on here? I think that's kind of it. I've been
Okay.
video gaming a lot.
Yeah.
So
Okay. All right. Well, let's move on to our review of Anora. What? Oh God, Nate. So, like the rest of the world, we learned about Anora on Oscar night. We had no idea what this movie was, and then sure enough, it started winning awards, and then completely shut the door on Demi Moore's performance of The Substance.
Yeah.
Robbed.
I know.
Sorry.
Not robbed.
Sorry.
If Anora didn't exist, she gets the award.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk obviously spoiler heavy here. So if you have not seen Anora yet, give us a pause, go watch it, come back here and join us here. So Anora, essentially a Cinderella story in a way that turns into like a caper, like a sort of like a bad guy,
like a
caper.
slapstick mob
Yeah.
caper movie,
Right.
almost. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and
it's like Pretty Woman and Showgirls and a Russian mob movie got blended up and spat out.
yeah, like a weird, like an AI,
Sure.
AI
Yeah.
wrote. I want
Right.
I want Showgirls
Yeah,
and
put these three
Keystone
things in a
Cops, but
blender.
with the Russian mob. Thank you.
Yeah, and Pretty Woman.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
So, thanks Google Gemini for that one.
Yeah.
No. So this starts out where we get the sort of what Anora is up to. She calls herself Annie in the movie, but we learn her real name is Anora. And anyway, she gets placed just because of her linguistic skills with a
She's Russian, so she speaks Russian. And
Right.
there's a Russian high roller who comes into her strip club, and they put her with the guy.
Yeah. And dude ends up hiring her to basically be private dancer for the night and then for the week. And then hijinks ensue.
High jinks, low jinks, shower jinks, giggity.
And jinx that I'm like, no self-respecting sex worker would ever do. Like,
if you needed the money,
yeah, this seems like a pretty.
You don't
cushy
kiss
gig
on
for
the
a sex
mouth
worker.
and you don't get married.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Joe.
like,
You
I'm
are
not
old. You're operating.
I
by
am not even a sex
1985 Pretty
worker, and I
Woman.
know these are the rules.
Yeah, you're operating by 1985 Julia Roberts rules. Okay?
Right, yeah.
There's literally vape pens and fucking EDM in this. Okay.
right?
But you still
This is not my sex worker movie. God
this.
damn it!
Okay, no, I'm sorry, but this is okay. You go to a strip club, you don't fall in love with the stripper.
Right.
You're a sex worker. You don't marry your client. Like,
If he's a
I'm
Russian
sorry.
billionaire, you don't marry him.
Yeah, spoiled Russian dude. You know, doesn't quite know how.
I
the
mean, I
system
get
works.
it. I get it.
Right?
No, I'm
Okay.
just like, come on.
He doesn't seem that bad until the end, too.
No.
Oh no. Shit, I would have married him in a heartbeat.
Well, you know what you just said.
Right? Yeah.
I'm not a sex worker.
I mean, that we know of.
I don't have rules that I live by because of my job.
That's Joe Chickadee on OnlyFans, everybody.
Yeah, exactly. She gives it away for free. Let it be known. Joe does not take money for sex.
Wow, my mom listens to this, alright?
Hey, Ma.
Hi, Ma. We miss you.
I hold no responsibility for these devils.
No. Yeah. So So they get to the point where she marries him, right? And then,
In Vegas. They go to Vegas.
Oh God, in
Yeah,
Vegas,
in the little chapel in Vegas.
right? Yeah.
And they're hammered. Yeah.
Oh man, right? Yeah, and then it starts to go well, and then the family learns of the marriage, right? And they bring in the handler and his two goons to basically lock him down until mom and dad get there.
This is so funny, them trying to get in the house and like
The sequence that starts where like he's like they're having sex, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the doorbell goes off or it knocks, right?
Right.
And then they stop. They get in, he somehow escapes and
He
is
goes
like
to answer the door with a boner in his boxers.
Right,
That's
exactly.
like a foot and a half long.
No,
Like,
right?
Okay. Congrats,
Yeah.
buddy. But come on.
And do you think that was a happy accident or like artistic choice by the director? Like, no, you need to answer the door. like Mikey
I
Madison.
mean, if he's actually an actor of that age and that stuff is happening, I'm pretty sure that just happens.
I would say happy accident. No, for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna use that take, I think.
Right. But no, dude runs down the street out of his own little gated community and is not seen or heard from for the next how many days?
Rest of the movie.
Right.
Bounces on his new wife. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And you get possibly like one of the funniest sequences of Anora basically being held down with by the one guy. What was the actor's name, or what was
I
the
don't know.
character's name? Like Bruno or something.
Oh, Igor.
Igor.
No.
Igor.
Ivan.
Yeah,
it was
that's
Igor.
right.
It was
Yeah.
No, it's Ivan.
Igor.
Ivan or something, right?
Yeah.
Ivan is the husband. Igor is the.
Right. Yeah.
Bodyguard
Igor
dude.
was the muscle, essentially.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
But yeah, holding her down so she wouldn't escape, and then
Her jersey comes out big time.
Oh yeah, Toros. The basically the guy who was told by the parents, "Hey, don't let my son do anything stupid while he's in America." On the day that he is at a
His kid's getting baptized.
his
or
kid's
something
getting
like
baptized.
that.
No,
he's-
emergency.
He's
Emergency.
baptizing somebody's kid.
Oh,
right.
He's literally presiding over it in the robes and everything.
Yeah, and has to leave because of the wedding.
Sorry, I
and
gotta
everything.
bounce.
Yeah,
real
sorry,
quick.
I have to go. Church is full of people.
Oh my goodness.
Literally, baby and arm over water.
Yeah, and then they have to find
Oh, it's a christening. Sorry, not a
christening.
baptism.
Right.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Same shit,
Wrong,
different
fake
day.
religion.
Yeah, right. And then now the bodyguards, Taurus and Anora, have to find Ivan, right?
Yeah.
Ivan, and basically go to all the friends, all the other spots where he would have been, and just
Shake down everybody.
Oh my goodness!
All the places we visited when the two kids were falling in love and having a blast in their drug.
Dude, the scene in the ice cream shop. I was just like,
my goodness,
dude.
Yep.
The old guy, the poor old guy that runs that thing, man.
It's like, okay, put tan coat in the back and let Anora handle this. Like, you're not helping things, dude.
Right. And then they finally track him down at the strip club where they met, getting a private dance from her stripper rival.
Yeah, he is blotto drunk. He got kicked out of a club, and for some reason, he's okay with his stripper rival, or with her stripper rival from the club.
Yeah,
taking him up to a private room, and
well, he doesn't even care because he's so blotto drunk.
He's out of it.
No,
yeah.
He doesn't know where he is.
That's no excuse. You just got married, man.
All right. Yeah. And then so they track him down. The parents show up, and then they try to get the marriage annulled in New York.
It's so funny. Holy shit.
Oh my
Just
god!
the
You
hijinks.
guys can't do that
Wait.
here.
You got married where?
Yeah.
Vegas.
Oh my goodness!
It's so worth the watch.
It
It's
really
so good.
is. It
Oh,
really
my
is.
God.
Yeah. And then the final, when they're finally getting the marriage annulled, and then the dad just sort of loses it and starts laughing.
Well, yeah, it's
was
because
the best.
Anora's talking shit to the wife. It's
Yeah.
the first time anyone stood up to her, and he is just laughing his ass off because the wife is like the mob boss, ball buster, of
Right.
the family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Anora probably said everything that the husband's been thinking for the last
exactly.
20 years.
I was,
Yeah.
I was really hoping that there was going to be a twist because we find out that she's Russian. I really was hoping there was a twist where she was like from this crazy powerful family in
Right.
Russia or something like that she just escaped from to not deal with, or I don't know.
Yeah.
I was hoping for more, but on its own, it was great.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you get the final few minutes of the movie where her and Igor are basically, she gets one last night in the big house where she has to go back. And when I learned about the movie on Oscar night, and they gave sort of a brief synopsis, it definitely just sounded like an updated Pretty Woman, where I thought she was going to marry the Russian guy and everything was going to be great, and obviously there was going to be some flair. I did not expect the second half of this movie to be what it was at all. And it was real. It was, it got a lot of, not that it wasn't fun before, just sort of seeing everything giggity, right? Mm-hmm. But seeing this part and having this be part of the movie, and again, just not being afraid to be so slapsticky with breaking the guy's nose and having him, like sick and everything, and just, Mikey Madison being full Jersey, right, in everything that she does, and just trying to track down the guy, and it was a really, really fun watch. Where do you guys think on just the movie as a whole?
Well, I'm just gonna say, like, as a whole, this movie, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
It is a very great movie. Is it Academy Award Best Picture? I don't think so. Sorry. I'm not gonna put this in with, like, Forrest Gump, Gladiator, Shape of Water.
Wait, compare it to what it was up against, not those things, because that's not fair.
But, and also, I should have prefaced this with I'm curmudgeon and live, back in the 1900s.
Oh, no, we established that already.
We're there.
So, so I haven't known an Oscar. I haven't followed the Oscars in 10 years because I haven't seen a picture that I recognize or whatever.
Sure.
Anywho. So, that. But, I'm just like, this one Best Picture?
Yeah, over Wicked, over Dune 2.
Exactly.
Over Conclave,
over Substance. Over,
Substance, yeah.
So, and here's my thing. I know about Wicked. I know about Dune. I haven't seen them. I've seen Substance. So, I'm like, I don't know about the other ones, but really, this is number one?
I mean, they won at Cannes also, and won a ton of Golden Globes. Like, it was the most kind of unique story.
And
as far as,
apparently, apparently the budget to promote this to the awards was $18 million.
yeah, they spent 3 times as much on the promotion as they did on the movie.
Right.
It was like a $6 million movie. I think.
Yeah.
How the fuck have I never heard of it then?
I know.
Until we talked about
Well,
it.
no,
Like, where did your
not
money
promotion
go?
to the general like hoi polloi, like
Okay.
promotion specifically towards
For the award
For-
circuit,
like
yeah.
award
Oh,
seasons.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
But no, it's a.
I mean, like I said, don't get me wrong. It is a great movie.
that's
Yeah.
after they won
It's-
Cannes. They went nut. Like they got
Yeah.
backers to
Yeah.
do that, as far as I know.
So yeah, the same dude wrote, directed, and edited the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they won 6 Academy Awards.
Right. Yeah. And just yeah. So but no. Okay. Joe, continue of your.
Just that kind of is my rant.
Okay.
Basically,
Yeah. So,
I'm just
so
like,
not best
it's a-
picture
it's a
material. Like you're not
at
mentioning.
least not what I would think would be best picture material.
Yeah. Like you're not putting them
But-
in Shawshank in the same.
No, no. Yeah, no. Sorry. But, I mean, again, apparently I'm old.
Oh my god!
Nate, give us your thoughts.
No, I can't. I've got Morgan Freeman's voice in my head now, and I can't. Get Lizzie, busy living. I can't do it. Yeah, I can't. I loved it. I thought it was amazing.
Yeah.
It's all over the place. So it's hilarious. It's heartfelt. They deal with trauma at the end. It's kind of poignant in places. The full Jersey tilt is amazing.
Yeah.
I thought Demi Moore was a shoo-in for Best Actress. Mm-hmm. And, well, let me back up. I couldn't understand why Demi Moore was getting all these award nominations and winning all these awards until I watched The Substance.
Right.
Holy shit, amazing performance, right?
Yeah.
I didn't think she could lose this Oscar
Right.
until I watched Anora.
Yeah.
Because the acting job that Mikey Madison does, like, you think she's a stripper they just picked up off the street and put in a movie. Like, you
Right.
don't. She's an actress. She's been around. Like, this is not who she is. She does such a great job acting in this movie. Just from top to bottom, literally. Yeah. And figuratively. Like, it's an amazing acting job. Everyone's great in this movie. There isn't a flat performance at all.
No, that's true.
The writing's fantastic. The editing's on point. The music is great. Like, the friends are fun. Like, it's really a day in the life. It's really just a reality show with a camera. That
pretty
goes
much
fucking crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like, hey, it's a drug-filled Russian mob sex party. Great.
Right.
Yeah, I loved it. I also found somebody who didn't like it. If you'd like to hear the review.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
All right. Give it to us.
Title: An abomination in the name of cinema. Anora is a cinematic STD.
Okay.
From the moment Anora starts, you can feel your soul slowly deteriorating like a cockroach drowning in expired milk. This film is not just bad, it's a war crime against storytelling. If suffering had a form, it would be sitting through this festering pile of cinematic sewage.
Wow.
That's the opening sentence. It gets better. The plot? ? A wretched fever dream of degeneracy. A stripper and a trust fund brat? ? I've seen better dynamics in the public bathroom graffiti.
Wow.
The romance here is like watching 2 old drunk pigeons fight over a cigarette butt. Pathetic, pointless, and somehow sticky. The characters? About as deep as a dried up puddle of spilled beer. Anora is meant to be complex, but she has the personality of a damp napkin.
Oh my
Vanya,
goodness.
the rich brat, is so insufferable you'd rather spend 3 hours listening to a baby scream on an airplane than watch his antics. Their chemistry is like mixing vomit and regret. Just because it's happening doesn't mean anyone wants to see it.
Oh my goodness.
The visuals? Filth smeared on a camera lens would be more compelling aesthetic. The lighting makes you feel like you're in a gas station restroom at 3 a.m. And the pacing is so sluggish it feels like the movie was filmed under water and syrup. Let's talk about the experience. Watching Anora is like licking the floor of a strip club after closing. Every second drags you further into an existential crisis, questioning every life choice that led you to this moment.
Oh my goodness.
By the end, you're left feeling unclean, like you need an exorcism and a tetanus shot. This isn't just a bad movie, it's a public health hazard. If Anora was a person, I'd file a restraining order. If it was a food item, it would be banned by the FDA. If it was a smell, it would be the inside of a garbage truck on a hot day. Final verdict. Watching this is an act of self-harm. I wouldn't recommend this to my worst enemy. In fact, if someone enjoys this movie, cut them out of your life immediately. They are beyond saving.
Oh, wow. All right.
Rating, rating negative 100 out of 10. Burn it, period.
Oh,
Bury
wow.
it, period. Pretend it never existed.
I don't agree, but I give you
It
props,
is
sir.
such a great review.
No, 100%. 100%.
Oh my God.
That's so wrong, but so entertaining.
Yeah.
Man.
What more can we say after
I don't
that?
think we can follow that. I'm
I
sorry.
really don't think we can.
It's a great movie. It's totally worth the watch. Fuck that guy. Yeah.
Right. Agreed. Joe, quickly out of
Do
10.
not watch with your parents.
Correct.
No.
As
Yeah.
Joe's Google chat will attest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when you share your Hulu account with your parents, you get to find out what they watch.
Yeah.
So the first 10, 15, 20 minutes of this movie were real uncomfortable for me. Like, oh God,
This is what
Dad,
happens when
see
you
this.
operate by Pretty Woman rules.
That's right. Yes. Yes. Joe, out of 10, what do you give it?
Oh God. Like 6, 7?
Okay.
6?
All right. Okay.
6. That's a D, man. Really?
Okay. Nate, what do you give it?
I don't know, man. I really enjoyed it. I think give it like an 8. It was
Okay.
fun.
I would agree. I think this is a solid 8 out of 10. I think, again, where it
IMDb
starts.
has got 7.6.
Okay.
Rotten Tomatoes 93 and Metacritic 91.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that tracks.
Joe, you're wrong. Objectively.
As I always am.
Yeah.
This is not my
sex worker
movie.
Oh, my God.
No, just saying, it's a good movie, but it ain't that great.
Yeah.
It's no Lord of the Rings, goddammit.
That's right. That's right.
Return of the King, it ain't.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Well, but she does. No, she gets the ring in the end. She doesn't give it back. That's right. Okay, so it is
Yeah.
not Lord of the Rings. All right, we
Yes.
can
No,
establish that.
she keeps the ring.
She does keep the ring. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Yvonne gives it
Well,
to her, right?
so maybe she'll throw it in Mount Doom in the third movie. Maybe no. We don't know. So-
Oh God, that poor bastard's gonna have a heart attack if there's some
Right.
Anora.
yeah. No, Tauros isn't making it out of Anora, the Two Towers. That's for sure. All right. Final thoughts, guys.
Watch it. It's
Watch
great.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 out of 3 recommended. But let us know, guys. Let us know your thoughts on Anora. Did you watch it? What do you guys think? It's on Hulu right now, so you can watch it and let us know your thoughts. You can find us on Facebook at the Rum Regret Podcast. You can find us on Blue Sky, Rum Regret Podcast, on X at Rum_Regret. And look for us on any social platform. We have some
Yeah,
representation there.
Rum and Regret on Blue Sky and Instagram, etc.
Okay. Joe, where can they find you?
At Joe Chickadee on the socials or at joechickadee.com.
Nate, where can they find you, sir?
Yeah, Avid Gamer, AV1D Gamer on all the gaming platforms and whatever of choice. I forgot what my line is. Monster Hunter Wilds just released a roadmap teaser trailer today, so check that out. It looks awesome. And also there's a Space Cowboy War Bond that just released for Helldivers. It is fucking fun.
Nice.
There's laser revolvers and shit. So
All right.
get your ass to Mars.
Get your ass to Mars. You can find me on Crazy Drake on Facebook, at Andrew Drake on X. And until the next time, we have spoken.
Please stop screaming.
That damn DJ needs to show us some respect, guys. Come on.
Is that my scarf? Yeah. You want your fucking scarf? Here you
Yeah.
go. Here, get your little scarf, sweetie. Your fucking family is trash.
Oh.
So good.